uncertainty, instability and fear. It feels like the UK's been in some gigantic blender recently. So many things have been churned up. In politics, sports and TV, we've seen people packing it in, giving up their responsibility to lead. David Cameron, Boris Johnson not stepping up to lead, Roy Hodgson, most of the shadow cabinet, Nigel Farage and even Chris Evans. Whatever your feelings about who should have gone and who should have stayed, things feel really uncertain at the moment. Great leadership is a wonderful thing. Now imagine a leader that's not grasping for position, that's not looking out for their own interests but instead those of others, and who's even willing to sacrifice themselves for others. That's the sort of leadership that we need. And the Bible says that person is found in Jesus Christ. And here's what the Bible says about Jesus' leadership. Jesus, being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. Recent events have caused lots of instability and concern, but they're just symptomatic of our biggest problem. Our world is at odds with God and his ways. That's why it's a mess. Our biggest crisis is sin and selfishness. And that perfect leader, Jesus, was willing to go to death, even death on a cross, to deal with our sin and selfishness. The night before Jesus died, he too could have packed it in, but instead he died for us. He did it so that we could be rescued from the mess we're in. He did it so that we could be forgiven and one day be part of the new world Jesus is bringing, where there's no instability and no worry at all. He died, he rose, and he's coming back. He's proved that he's totally dependable. He won't step down or let us down. He's the leader we can follow.